Good morning. Sorry I'm late. I got sidetracked with my nails, and when I looked up, it was 11:10. So, um, I had a super hard time getting my dip off of these nails. I don't know why, but every nail except for one, I had to use my e-file. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put gel base and gel top coat back on the nails. Then we'll put peel base down, and then we're gonna do a dip powder mani with a really pretty thermal I have from Revel Nail. It's not a new release, but it did come out maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. It's really pretty. All right, do I have enough? I'll use this Orly Easy Off base coat with the tiny little brush. It's so weird though, this little brush goes a long way. Okay. I'm listening to a podcast that has one of the jurors from the Donna Adelson trial. They're interviewing him. He's on. Although I don't really hear it when I'm talking, but I have it on. Just because I need some kind of background noise. Okay. Wow, I just did 3 nails with that. Pretty good. I want to make sure I do a good job getting these because they are thicker than like my jelly tips, you know what I mean? So maybe I didn't get the edges good or something. I'm a little shaky, but not too bad. Not too bad. All right, let's pop these in the lamp and they can bake, right, for 30 seconds. And then I'm hoping to use a Beetles top coat because I have a full bottle of this Orly one, but it leaves an inhibition layer. And I know this is going to sound silly, but I feel like that interfered. Me removing the inhibition layer could have interfered with how my peel base works. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. It's something different I did, and then my peel base didn't work. So hopefully I have enough top coat. I know this Model 1's it's dusty. Let me clean it off. Okay, this Model 1's top coat. I think there's a good amount in here, we'll say. Maybe not. So yeah, I was just doing nail prep and everything, and that's why I was late. I got lost track of time. So my apologies, but I'm here now. Happy One Color Wednesday if you participate. That's a weekly collab on Instagram where you just post a one color mani with the hashtag One Color Wednesday. There we go. What is that? I'm gonna file that after. It looks like there was like a little piece of gunk or something from the gel base. I don't know, but there's like a little bump there. Yeah, it's definitely cured. Sorry, it's garbage day. And they're outside. It's cooled out today. I actually closed all my windows and put a sweatshirt on, but then I was hot, so I opened up a couple windows. But it was only 60 degrees in here. I was like, wow. And I didn't even notice that was when I noticed I was cold. It's definitely cool today. It's supposed to be a high of 65 today. Okay. That's just glitter. All right, let's put those in. We'll cure for a minute. I can hit my vape and pull up the live. I would have popped off this Manny, but I still haven't photographed it because I want to change my ring finger and I haven't done that yet. All right, let's see. Hello, tablet. Good morning. I'm clicking into the live now here. It's loading. Hi, Patty. Oh, mid 90s today? Where you are? Patty lives in the south and I'm in the northeast. So, yeah, we have kind of different weather. If you're new here or if you've been here before, tell me where you're watching from. I am in Rhode Island, the smallest state in the country, right? Okay. So, peel base. I have to put that on now. Fingers crossed it works good when I pop this Manny off. But we're going to use, let me show you the color we're going to use real quick. It's called Grapevine from Revel Nail, and it's a thermal. It's this purpley color. I've used it before in past years, but not yet this year. So it's a good color for a transition to fall. And it has gold and pink or lavender flakes, and it changes to this nude, like a nude color, if I remember correctly, when it's warm. So that's the color we're going to use today. And it's so pretty. Like, I can't think of anything I would want to add to it. So just like yesterday, I'm just doing a one color Manny. Yesterday was a full glitter Manny. Today we're going to do a thermal dip. So let's get going with peel base. Oh, I got to file that now too. Which one was it? This one. All right, hopefully it will be okay. It's definitely the gel base, like, got kind of lumped in there together on one spot, and it cured like that. So these are polygel extensions on my nails. I did them with dual forms. I used a pink, it was like from, I think it was Rossi for some reason I want to say. And it was called like Pink Pearl or Pearl Pink, but it was just like a solid pink. There was no pearl to it. So then I put a thin layer of another poly gel I have, like it's like an Aurora. Well, it's really like a light, like a pale white with pink shimmers, kind of. I put that over the other pink polygel I was wearing, the pink Rossi polygel, so it ended up with like this pink shimmery color, which I do like. All right. Oh, look at that. It's weird. I shouldn't do that though. Okay, leave it alone. I did go a little heavier on the peel base, like thicker layers this time because I don't know. I want to give myself every chance of a good pop off when the time comes to remove the dip. So we're going to give these a few minutes to dry. If anybody has any questions, put them in the comments, as long as they're nail related or something to about where you live. All right. So that's going to be nice today for you, Patty. It's cloudy here. I don't know. Look, I'm wearing my Trois et Moi ring on my ring finger today. I love that one, the emerald cut. I know you're not a fan of it, Patty. What are you not a fan of? That it's two stones together? Are you not a fan of the pear cut? What is it that you don't like about it? Because I'm pretty sure I know you like the emerald cut. So it's got an emerald cut stone. A Trois et Moi is you and me stone ring. So it's like two different shaped stones or two different stones altogether. But they're always different. Usually it's two different shaped stones set together on a ring, and it can be an engagement ring or just a ring anybody can get, But it was Megan Fox got proposed to by whoever that musician is, with a Trois et Moi ring. I forget what stones were in hers. It was like, I forget. One might have been a diamond, one might have been a sapphire or something. Why is my tablet going to sleep mode? That's weird. Oh no, my tablet died. The heck? I think my charger wasn't charging it. I just looked over and it's blank. All right, let me put a different charger in. Yeah, my battery's dead. I gotta let it charge up for a little bit. I'm already getting warm. I knew I probably should have taken off this hoodie before the live. It's like extra heavy. I do have a fan on my desk though. All right, we're almost there. Almost totally dry. I'd say another minute or two, and then we can start dipping. I do have my precision tool out. So it's dual ended. The super pointy end is for cleaning around your cuticles. You'll see me do that during the mani. It gets out any extra dip you have around there. And then the other end is typically a wax picker. And then you're gonna need a dusting brush to dust off your nails, some clear acrylic, clear dip powder that we're gonna put to protect our dip. So over our dip powder, you're gonna need your dip liquids. So you need base, activator, and top coat. And then I like to always have a lint-free wipe to clean my precision tool off. And then Depending on how long your nails are, like Revel's dips are 1/2 ounce jars, so they're pretty large. You could dip right into the jar if you want, but I like to use cupcake liners or a flexi boat. We can use a flexi boat today. These are from Liquid Layers. Um, they have a little divot here for your finger. You can lay it flat like this. You just pour the dip powder in here, and then when you're done, you can squeeze it and pour it out. Okay, so we'll pour this out. And again, this dip is called Grapevine. And of course, I covered up the number of the dip. I can't see what it says. I'm sorry. But I'm sure if you go to the Revel website and you just search it, you'll find it. Oh, I'm so mad my tablet died. I'll get it working in a few minutes. I just got to give it like 5-10 minutes to charge up enough so that I can turn it on. Actually, it might go on now. Yeah, turned on. Okay. Heck. Just trying to get my nicotine fixed before we get going here. Get into it. Give me 1 second. Patty, what did you do all morning? I was surprised. We didn't talk more. I was ready to nap. I'm ready for a nap. I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning, and then like only lightly slept from then on. All right. So again, we have the dip poured into the flexi boat. I'm gonna take my base coat here. And we're gonna paint a layer of the base coat over the pinky nail. Just be careful not to get it on your skin or on your cuticles if you can help it, you know. If you do, it's not a big deal. Just try and wipe it off before it dries. Okay, so I'm tipping my finger over pretty quick and laying into the powder. And you only got to keep it in there for a second or two. And see how it's changing already because my hands are warm. You're going to see the pretty thermal change. And this has gorgeous foil pieces in it. There's silver in it too, not just gold. So silver, gold, and pink. That's beautiful. That's why I wanted to use it because I thought it was really pretty. Okay, so we're going to do the ring finger now. There we go. Was there any concern in your mind, like why did it take so long? Tap it off. This type of a dip, typically the flakies and stuff will fly around the foils because they're light, you know. It's easy for them just to float in the air. Gorgeous. It's actually almost like a sheer pink instead of nude. Maybe I was wrong. There we go. Looks like I missed a little bit over here at the side and up near the top, but I'll get it on the next layer. So if you miss a spot on your first dip, don't worry about it. Like, especially if it's at the sidewall or something like that. You can get it on your second dip and it won't even be noticeable. Can see I keep shaking it flat each time in between before I dip each finger, and that also brings those foil pieces to the surface. So we can get those on there now. And I think my tablet's ready for me to unlock it and it can start going. Oh, I flooded my cuticle there. For sure. So see up here, I put way too much. I put too much base. That's what I did. So I've flooded my cuticle, and that's why I have a bunch of dip up in the top corner there, but we removed it. Okay. All right, let me get this tablet going. All right, Android is starting. Or tablet is starting, it says.
In terms of defense witnesses, and then we'll dig into Wendy and Charlie a little bit more, but, you know, obviously you said Sergeant Chris Corbett was a huge witness for this.
Okay, there we go. I'm going to kind of roll my thumb here. Just patting down these flakes, probably brushing some of them off too. All right, so we want to make sure these are all brushed off well before we go in for layer number 2. This is what they look like after doing our first layer. It's a beautiful dip. All right, I can pull up the live now. YouTube. Of course, it's slow. It's slow to load. Just be patient with me for 1 second, guys. Here we go. And Wendy physically turned away, looked at you guys. She looked at your shirt. She looked at her mom. Were you feeling any of that tension? All right, I'm back. Check my chat load. Machine Gun Kelly, yes, Patty. That's who Megan Fox got engaged to. Are they even together anymore? I don't even know if they are. Did you from 3 to 4:30? Saying my system UI isn't working, isn't responding. That's a lie. All right, let's do layer number 2. So again, we're just gonna do the same thing and paint the base. The second layer will give us full coverage. We have good coverage now already, but like those little spots I missed and everything. You know, just like your nail polish or whatever you got to do in your gel polish, you got to do a couple layers. Same thing. I'm going to pat these down. these ones actually will stick because your dip dries a little slower on the second layer than it does on first.
He used the ex-boyfriend, who's a social work professor at FSU. He gets up there and basically says that Wendy was making sure that he'd be around the day of the murder, and implications that maybe she was going to have him be.
Okay, there we go.
Curious how he came off to you. Some people really love Jeff and think he's, absolutely incredible, but I've heard others say,
Pat these down.
boyfriend. I don't know. I'm curious your thoughts on that.
I think if you're listening to this and the snubbed ex-boyfriend, then that's kind of a crazy since it's been 7 years since I would have admitted that because he'd be over it by now, and at least for that, I thought what he said
That looks good.
his schedule when he tuned in.
Whoops, I spilled some.
At the same time, the Sigrid Garcia printing at the end that is almost like really was scary to see because that very well Sigrid Garcia didn't get that traffic violation.
I think this is a nice transitional dip, don't you, Patty? From summer to fall.
Yeah, that is 100% true. Then there was a revelation. This is a new piece of evidence. There's some new breadcrumbs that came out that also sort of get me mentioned. One of the interesting ones I'm closely is in Donahue Planner, which he's obsessed with also Planner. State covered it as an
Did you see Israel bomb Qatar? And not only that, Russia had drones in Polish airspace that Poland had to shoot down. I'm telling you, I think we're headed towards World War III at this rate. Trump's a warmonger. He wants it. That's why he changed from the Department of Defense to the Department of War. He tried to overthrow the Venezuelan government in his first term, tried to do a coup, and it didn't work. And so they want that. They want the oil. Trump's come out and said it. So they want to overthrow the government and install somebody who's going to do what Trump says, what Trump wants, some type of a dictator, even though they have a duly elected president right now.
Via Dubai. I've said this on the show 10 million times. Like, at least if you bought a round trip ticket, you may have thought as juror number 6, as may have thought, yeah, I was trying to feel their head. That one-way ticket, did that influence you to say, why the hell were they going one way? Really?
These people are crazy because this is all against international law. Bombing a sovereign nation when they're not attacking you or threatening you is illegal. Considered war crimes. It's like all the stuff Israel is doing, war crimes. Us bombing that Venezuelan fishing boat, war crime.
Just again, like, forget the deliberations for a minute, which we're going to get into in just 1 second. But what do you make of the fact that
Us bombing Iran, war crime.
husband's a successful dentist, the brother is this wealthy Ferrari driving periodontalist, the daughter is a lawyer, they're living, they've got everything. And it gets to this point where this domineering mother meddles so much in the business that she turns her son effectively into a murderer, who's now a convicted killer, and now she's going away for life. Like,
Okay.
Process that as a human, putting aside the insurer.
It's interesting how you can have so much going for you and manage to bubble it.
It looks super pretty. My hand's so warm, there's almost no purple on the pinky. We're going to encapsulate next. I have Revel Nails Clear. It's called Vivian.
When customers come to Just
Oh, my thing keeps saying it's not. What the heck?
What's going on in the legal world? Laws are very minute subject. One that has
Exited.
special
Went home.
statutes, court rules. Just Answer has some really great legal experts.
Try again.
And
There we go.
customers can obtain basic information about litigation, be able to
All right.
make a decision
You don't like the emerald, Patty?
on Just Answer.
I thought you liked emerald cut. So we're just going to put a thin layer of clear to protect our flakies when we file and buff.
Before you manage to bubble it, you know,
And I'm just dipping into the jar here.
that money
I think there's enough clear that I can get away with it.
you feel like you're untouchable, that you can get away with just anything, and then reality sets in whenever you're on trial for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe you want to come with philosophy.
So this will be the final layer of dip that we need to do. And this is how I typically do my nails. 2 layers of color, 1 layer of clear.
And all this testimony, and you go in to the deliberation room, and you guys were in there for a fairly short amount of time. Just take this inside. Most people don't know what it's like. You guys are literally in a room off, I guess, the judge's chamber. And how do you guys start?
Well, that's also what's interesting is that I expected to get in there for everyone to like kind of explode into speech and want to get their points out. But we got in there and everyone was just
Okay.
politely. How we started was everyone looking at each other and going, "Where do you guys want to start, man?" We didn't start off by like picking a side or anything like that. We went point by point for each charge that she had, and we put it up on the board and then went around and voted.
Cleaning up the mess up here. I'll have to fix that with a file.
Just based off of the closing statement, all the evidence provided after the closing statements. And whenever people would raise their hand and say, "I'm not certain," I can't say I'm fully certain that she did that or that.
Patty, did you see any of the trial highlights of Donna Adelson? Did you see her reaction when she was found guilty or anything?
In the jury room. So I felt like it went really, really well, and everyone was really quiet. I expected a lot more fighting.
Aaliyah, are you here? Are you watching on TV? If you are, hi. Hey, girl.
Yeah, 26-year-old woman. So she basically, when you guys got back into the deliberations room, and now talking to you, honestly, I'm surprised you weren't the person, but she basically raised her hand and said, I want to be the foreperson. Is that how it played out, essentially?
We kind of
Okay.
really so because Bailey came back in and like, "All right, you guys can select your person now. I'm going to step out." And then after they stepped out, they went all around for a second and were like, "Well, who do you guys think was me?" And a couple of them spoke up and said, "Mr. Sprinkler had been suggested by a couple of them, which I was flattered. Very much appreciated."
Okay.
And after that, we all stopped like, "Does anyone want to do it?" And she spoke up and was like, "I would love to do it." And all of us were kind of, "Yeah, absolutely."
But Sprinkle Man is in the line.
Yeah, for sure. I would have picked that if I had picked
All right, there we go. Well, now that we've put our clear on, we'll dust them off just to get the extra clear powder off our nails.
because I guess that's just how your brain naturally wants to go. And we found that after we spent probably close to 2 hours talking about this and laying out an incessant amount of evidence on this whiteboard, we finally all came through this.
Okay.
We spoke about it, and we all felt we could agree without a doubt that she was guilty of count 1. Then we moved to count 2, and it became easier because that's
I'm surprised, Patty. I thought you did. You like my other emerald cut ring, though, the Eternity Band.
So how many fucking times you guys entered the room, picked your person? What did you remember the
Okay, so we're going in with activator now.
I guess like vote by hand of count one. Do you remember what the split was?
I think it was 9-3. That 9 of us felt after seeing all the evidence presented in the courtroom that we felt without a doubt.
There we go.
Okay, so it was 9-3, and now
It may have been 8-4, but it was pretty much 2/3 were comfortable.
we're comfortable. Now the other third, it's not that they were adamant against it; they were just unclear about the instructions and the count. Is that right?
Yeah, we went through
There we go.
resources to make sure that
So after we activate, we just gotta let our nails sit for 2 minutes, and then we can shape them, buff them, and top coat. So I really do like this color a lot, and now that I have all the layers on, I think it looks more like a nude than pink, the warmer shade. But I still love it. I mean, either way, because you know there are pinkish nudes out there as well. Thanks, Patty. Oh, I thought you were talking about the dip. All right. What are you doing today?
So, again, like, and it's out from like the 8-4, let's just say, or 9-3 split. Time-wise, how long? 20 minutes, an hour. You got to be back at 3 hours. So just get an idea time-wise until you've got the, the totality of all cultures.
I think up here, maybe that. Did I flip my cuticle on this now? That might have been where. But even still, like those little imperfections, Patty, I know you know this, but for anybody who doesn't, all these little imperfections are easily filed away.
And then the rest basically fell in place. And you guys, as far as I know, you had no questions for the judge.
Yesterday was 14 years since my husband got sober.
Was there any other stuff that you looked at, the transcripts, anything else that you, what other things were you looking at it the second time?
We pulled back up some of the videos and we were provided a transcript for them in there.
Hey, Brandis.
While he read the transcript, we also
Hi, how are you?
the transcript of the
I just activated, so I'm waiting on my nails to cure.
what is being said, which is
Using I am using Revel Nails Grapevine. It's a thermal, in case you couldn't tell.
Is there a deputy watching your system?
I think I need to put my fan on. I'm already warm. Or I'm gonna have to take off my hoodie, but that's like doing a lot of gymnastic moves in front of you guys. I don't want to do that if I don't have to. How come you're tired?
So that was actually JC, the lady who's in post-cancer cover.
I'm tired though too. I need a nap. That's what I'm gonna do. I instead of making a second coffee, I just got tired. Okay, using my 100 by 180 grit file as usual. Starting at the pinky nail as usual. Let's clean up this cuticle area.
So now you guys it's got to be, no matter what you
Okay, let's see if I can shape this into an almond.
But when you come to that decision, it's really heavy knowing that your decision is going to put someone in prison within Florida like someone in prison for the rest of their active life. That's the fact. And talk about that's been that thought your
All right, that's pretty round.
We all love that a little bit going in, and we have to reverse that whenever we stop and
Pretty round.
we're all leaning for a certain way. We broke down evidence and went through, like, even after we drew the slips of paper, we all
Oh, okay, Brandis. It's cool here? Oh, awesome. You must be loving it then. I mean, that's a really rare event for you guys. It's cool here too. It's like 60 degrees out right now, I think. My kitty's been coming back every day now and I've been feeding them, Stefan. You know, the one I've loved for years.
Yeah, and that's when I finally started paying attention to her doing her a little bit, which I kind of wish I hadn't. Because I don't think it did any good. Not that I'm necessarily losing sleep over it, but I expected after we got out there and we published the verdict that
I'm trying to make
I felt that I was
sure that the bottoms of my nails are like narrower. And this dip at, you know, it has bulk, so. Okay. Here we go. Oh my God, Brandis, we were all, that's so funny. Patty was awake from 3 to 4:30 and I woke up at like 3 and I just tossed and turned like until I had to get up at 6 o'clock. Or 5:30. I don't even know what time my alarm's set for. One of those two times. I think it's set for 5:30. Sometimes I hit snooze till 6.
There's no way to play. I mean, justice is served, but it's not like a great example. I know that. Just going back to the victim impact statement for Fillmore, I talked about all the, even Charlie Wilson's child being in this, Alicia Rivera's kid. So it's not like this happy ending, but justice is ultimately served. So just effort, obviously, gets the verdict. But what he is about it. He has that as commanding the presence of the judge and judge. And after you reach the verdict, here count one.
Cute.
I don't think it's that command. Did you notice that? And what was your reaction?
Yeah, this one seems too wide.
part of why I didn't necessarily pick the big
So does this one. I think they were actually wider than the thumb to begin with. Okay. All right, that looks better. I'm filing all the color out of my nails. Oh no, Brandis, really? What are the temperatures there? What time? What are Tom's hours? He doesn't work from home, does he? Or does he? I think he goes into the office, right?
What's that feeling like when you sort of walk back and grab your coat and leave the courthouse after 3 weeks?
Really good because I got used to coming in and seeing all the people that were here, and I've done that as well. That's all I all know. I really got to like all of my fellow jurors, and it was really weird. I had something that I had no idea that was going to be a part of this. So still, yeah, that took over my life.
All right, I'm gonna bring these sides in because I want it to be narrower, like kind of how my middle nail is. And this one I made a little narrower too. So I'm gonna actually use the rougher side, the 100 grit side, to do this. It will go faster. Okay.
So let me ask you, what do you think of both Wendy and Harvey for the evidence? Harvey did not testify, but from what you learned about Wendy, if you were a grand jury,
I'm sure the evidence that they presented purposely for Valdez is not the same that they present for Wendy. So based off what I've seen, I can't say with certainty that they would be able to get a conviction based off the evidence that they have here. But I think that from the evidence I've seen, I just think that my personal opinion is that there's some sort of there that maybe we should get into an investigation. Of course, there continue pursuing, I'm sure.
well, we're happy to hear this first right on up there. I'll tell you my first. This family is so intense outside of
So since I'm starting Christmas shopping right this month, it's actually last year I spent 3 months worth of like money on Christmas, but this year I'm planning to spend 4 months worth. So last month was like the last month like I could just like kind of buy whatever I wanted. So I bought a bunch of rings from Kualola at Brandos, a radiant cut. I bought another oval. I bought the diamond band. I actually bought 2 of them. One as a gift and one to keep because they were $28, which is crazy. It's only like 0.17 carat, the band, but I told you I think there's 13 individual diamonds on it, and they're super white and shiny. It looks really nice, the pictures that people posted in the reviews and stuff, not just the photos for the ad. You know what I mean? And then I ordered an old mine cut set, which is the cut that Taylor Swift's engagement ring is. Mine's a square too, but hers is like 10 carats, or it could be up to 10 carats. It could be anywhere from like 6 to 10 carats or 7 to 10 carats, but hers is like longer. Mine's more, it's square, cushion cut, bezel's like a frame around it. And it comes with a wedding band, and they offered free engraving too. So I got Nick and my names and our wedding date. But the band has 5 old mine cut stones going across it. You know what I mean? So there's a gap between the wedding band and the engagement ring, but I don't mind the gap. I know some people don't like a gap, but I don't mind a gap. It doesn't bother me. It depends. Certain rings you have to have a gap with, you know.
Listen, it was an absolute pleasure. Much more of a pleasure than I ever expected. This kid is juror number 6.
Still gonna bring that up more.
Juror
All right.
served on Don Wilson trial, otherwise known as Evan Higginbotham.
Oh yeah, I was doing my thumb.
So, Evan,
I got sidetracked.
you're obviously wise beyond your years. It was basically 3 weeks of your life, the final boss.
I mean, that was an awesome experience that I'm incredibly thankful to have. It's fully changed my trajectory as far as my education. I'm looking really forward to studying law. And once I eventually do get down the line of being able to stay on the bar attorney.
This juror on the Donna Adelson case that they're interviewing right now, he switched his major. He just switched his major to law, to pre-law, because of the main thing was because of the trial, you know, he just went through. Pretty cool. Okay.
And on behalf of
Mm,
and tell how serious this book is. So, from all of us at STS Nation, Survivor, and everyone, honestly, the country, juries are incredibly important.
all right, I'm happy with how those are. That was more work than I anticipated, just to shape, but that's because I kind of wanted to bring in a couple nails,
Love you, America. Love you,
a
Tallahassee.
little bit. So let's buff them. You guys saying? Oh, work from home now. Okay, that must be nice having them at home. Do you like it, Brandis, having them at home? I wish Nick could get a job working from home. I like having them home. So you know how Nick started a new medication, Patty? He's been having like Brandis. Nick's been having like circulatory problems, and he already has high blood pressure. But like his hands and his feet are always like really cold and stuff, and they never used to be like that. Plus like a couple other symptoms. So he saw the cardiologist, and he was already on a medication for high blood pressure, but he put him on a beta blocker too, which also treats the high blood pressure and slows down his pulse. But he said it makes him feel like sluggish. So I'm like, oh, that's probably just, you know, a side effect that will go away. You'll get used to it, you know. So today's the third day, his third day being on it. So, I mean, he really is just getting used to it, you know, but fingers crossed that that goes away for him, because he's the type, he needs energy to like focus, you know. Virgo file. Patty, you left yesterday, but I brought up doing Secret Santa this year. Do you want to do it? Like if we just plan ahead of time, you know what I mean? And we'll keep it low, like $10 or $15. Okay. All right, let's clean off our nails. We can get them ready to be top coated. If you like this colored grapevine, you can get it at the Rebel Nail website, and you can also save there. If you use code RN Tara RN Tara 2020. I think that's my code. I don't think that's right. It's in my bio on Instagram. RN Tara. Oh, hold on. It's right in my book somewhere. No, not in that one. I'm gonna dig it out now because it's gonna bother me. RN Tara 2220. That's what it is. There you go. 2220. And that's good for 20% off. All right, so we're gonna, before you top coat with Dip Top Coat, you need to reactivate your nails. Top coat makes a chemical reaction with your activator, and that's what dries your top coat. So we need this layer of activator. Okay. Yeah, Patty, you do? I think it's probably going to be smaller this year. I don't know. Aaliyah can't do it because she's in Canada, but so far it's Brandis, me, and you. So far. I'm sure Laura will do it. I can't think right now. My brain's like slow. Ooh. Janet, I'm sure will do it. Probably be the usual, you know. All right. So now that these have been sitting for 30 seconds, a minute, or whatever, I'm going to take a lint-free wipe. Just want to make sure that there's no wet activator still on the nails. Okay. So we'll do that. Okay. Now we have our top coat. I like to do 3 strokes of the brush per nail, but you can do as little as you need to just get your nail coated here, especially on this first layer. Ooh, I saw there was a car accident down my street right before I went live. I heard the smash. I didn't go outside or anything. It wasn't bad, but because I saw both drivers get out, so I knew nobody was hurt. I didn't see it happen. I just heard the crash, and then I looked out the window and saw it. That was like a Jeep, like drove into like a telephone pole, but he must have hit a pickup truck. I don't know how it happened. The Jeep was like at a weird angle, but it obviously got hit and maybe spun around or something. I don't really know. Okay, so now I'm just going to go right back in. We'll do layer number 2. The top coat dries super fast as well. Cap your free edges if you don't want your nails to chip. Such a pretty color. Or pretty colors, I should say, right? 2 colors. I think this is a tip you could get away with like wearing to work if you were like in an office environment or something that you needed that was like muted but like understated and elegant still, but cute. I think this would be the dip. All right, so we'll wait for these to dry and then I'm going to put some cuticle oil on just to rehydrate the skin around my nails. Again, dip, top coat, dries fast. It's like 2 minutes. 2 minutes is like the magic number in dip. How come nobody's saying anything? Since Patty, yeah. Patty, say something so I know you guys are still here. So this is what they look like after after top coating. I think this is a gorgeous color. It's called, if you missed it, it's called Grapevine from Revel Nail. You can get it at revelnail.com and you can save 20% if you use code RN Tara 2220. Have a little bit of dip or something up here. Okay, it's gone now. I'll be noticing like little imperfections probably all day. It's gotten better as, I've progressed and doing manis. I used to always find stuff. But as far as filing, I could file and file and file and never be done with that. I don't know. Already dry. Look at that. Ooh, Cranberry Woods from Grimes Ridge. This doesn't get much better than this. I have one of Grimes Ridge's room sprays. It's apple cider. It smells so good. And it's just like, it's not an aerosol spray, you know what I mean? But it's a spray bottle. And, it's like one little spray. The way you would spray perfume, squirt, squirt, or whatever, it's like that. And like one little spray is good for like the whole room. It's crazy. And it's they're better than Bath and Body Works scented, their room sprays, the little bottles they sell. The I don't know, like concentrated fragrance or whatever. Oh, it smells so good. Cranberry Woods. It smells like leaves in the fall. You can definitely smell the cranberry. It reminds me of Bass Pro Shops in Foxborough, Massachusetts. There's a cranberry bog out back of there. Dominic fell in the water fell through the ice one winter. It was just on the edge of the pond, the bog or whatever. But he went up to like his knee, and of course we had to leave immediately. And we're all the way in the back of the store outside. We had to walk all the way around through the store, through the parking lot to our car. I felt bad. But he wasn't like a baby. He was maybe 6 or 7, All right, this is what they look like. Let's see about a sleeve. I don't know. Color sleeve would look good. I might go with this one from Tara, Moon Ink Nails. Tara, if you're here, hello. She made this sleeve, and depending on how busy she is, maybe she could make you one, two. You'd have to ask her. Okay, and jewelry. Stick with my same ring here. My Pura Vida initial ring. It's a little, okay, that's better. The little T on it. And you can save 20% at Pura Vida bracelets. If you use Tara Antonuccio, 20. My name, 20. Okay. Finished. Manny. Oh, there's everybody's comments coming through. All right. Oh, Brandis, get some rest. It's heavy. You have broken fingers? What happened? Brandis, you need a spa day, girl. Or a massage or something, you know? Something for you. Oh no. Oh no. Tara, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. How many fingers did you break? Oh my goodness. Oh, that must be so painful. I can't even imagine these two. Oh, I've never broken a finger, and I cannot imagine the pain because it's something you use without thinking, you know. I broke my wrist when I was 10, but that's the only thing I ever broke, you know what I mean, for a bone. That's my only experience with it. You poor thing. And there's not even much they can do for that. But 2 fingers? Do they still give you like the flat thing that goes under your finger and then tape it up when you break a finger? Brandis, that's funny because it was a gaming company. Did you hear that? They insured their thumb and index finger. Well, those are your most important gaming fingers, right? Well, I would think it'd be, well, yeah, your thumbs at least. Oh, yeah, and your index fingers for the back buttons. Yeah, you're right. That's like when we found out like that Hanes was paying like their models in the commercials. They insured their legs or whatever, right? Their Hanes legs models or whatever. Hanes models legs they insured. I said that wrong. Oh, Tara, I hope you get better fast. That sucks. I'm so sorry. I don't even know if it's your right hand or your left hand. Either way, it's not good. It is funny, Brandis. I got a good laugh out of that. All right, you guys. Pretty quick live. I was 10 minutes, 15 minutes late today because I was just prepping my nails and cut off track. You know, wasn't looking at the clock. And when I looked up, I was like, holy shit. So I will see you guys back here tomorrow. I got to try and think of something inspiring. I haven't been feeling, well, I had some notice I haven't been feeling inspired, but I don't have anything. I have a couple tips from Cosmic I haven't used yet. That's true. I could do that. Maybe we'll do that. But I've been wanting to use this dip, so I'm glad I used it today. I think it's probably one of my favorites from Revel. Not saying it's my favorite, but definitely one of my favorites. Super gorgeous, like I said. And it's neutral too, even with the purple, I think. So, hope you guys have a good afternoon. Brandis, get some rest. Tara, take care of your hand. Patty, hope your neck is feeling better. Oh my God, your right hand. Oh my God, Tara. Yeah, especially, oh, I can't even imagine doing press-ons. Ugh. Well, mad props to you for even doing it. Whatever set you put out is like a masterpiece just for that. All right. I took my pictures this morning for today's post for One Color Wednesday, but I have to edit my pictures still, and then I'm gonna post. So, but I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Have a good day. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. When you see Kay later, Brandis, give him a big kiss and hug from all of us. Love you guys. Thank you. Bye.